Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, Sang's Emporium. Lovely to have you with me. Thank you for taking the time to watch my video. This is my second video since starting my channel. Before we start and get into the plants, if you haven't subscribed yet, please do subscribe so you don't miss any future videos, because I will be doing quite a few. And if you like the video, please do give me a thumbs up. It means so much to me that you'd like it. So please, if you do like it, give me the thumbs up. Please also check out my Facebook page, Sang's Emporium, and also my Instagram page, Sang's Emporium, because I do put lots and lots of pictures on there and updates of my plants. Okay, so let's get straight into it then. A couple of plants that I missed last week to show you is my Sansevieria, or mother-in-law's tongue, or what they call snake plant. So I love these. I think they are stunning. I love the variegation on the leaves, the colours, the beautiful edging on it. They're just stunning plants really to look at. I also have a dwarf Sansevieria here, which I realised a year or so ago is a dwarf because I was getting a bit annoyed that it wasn't growing, and it was just taking absolutely forever for a new leaf to appear, and then realised it was a dwarf one. So there you go, but I love it nonetheless. It's nice and cute, and there's lots and lots of new growth, as you can see, coming through. So it is growing, just a bit of a slow one. I forgot to show you my peace lily in the last video. I put it outside actually because it wasn't doing so great, and I've repotted it since. And having repotted it, it is now starting to bloom. Woohoo! So quite chuffed with that. Got a few new leaves going through at the bottom, so yeah, it's all happier since it's been repotted, and it seems to like this particular spot. I think with peace lilies, people say they're not finicky, but I think they are a little bit finicky. This is my favourite plant. This is a neon pothos. Absolutely stunning. Look at the colours. Striking green colours, lime green leaves, just absolutely beautiful. I had that come a few weeks ago actually, and it was in a small pot, and it had become quite pot bound, so I've took it out and put it in this longer pot with lots of soil and organic material. So I'm hoping that will grow, and then I'll be able to take some cuttings off that. You saw the other pothos, the mother pothos. This is where all my other pothoses have come from, growing quite nicely. I've had a few cuttings off there and propagating them in water, which I'll show you shortly. Spider plant, which I really like actually. I think it's really stunning, and I was looking at it a couple of days ago and realised, look at the roots. But somebody told me that it's actually a good idea to keep it pot bound because it actually encourages lots and lots of growth and lots of little baby pups. So I'm not going to pop that one. Leave it as it is. It seems to like it here in front of the window. So we'll see how it goes. My little rubber plant is doing all right. Slow growing, but it's okay. I did repot it, and I did actually put some dried tea leaves on, and I've watered it since, and it seems to be doing okay anyway. My African violets are doing really well, and I tell you what I think has really been helpful. I've been watering it once a week with black tea, no sugar, no milk, just black tea, and it's like just blooming. It's got new leaves, it's got new growth coming through. It's doing really well. They're both doing really well. So black tea is the way, I think, with African violets. Give it a go. Zebra Haworthia. I think I called it a tiger Haworthia in my last video, but that was my first video and didn't really know what I was doing. So, but I'm really chuffed with this one. You can see it's got new pups coming through. There's a little tiny one there, and there's a little tiny one there. Look at that one. Stunning. I just love it. I love the leaves, love the variegation. Another one of my really favourite plants is my prayer plant, Marantha prayer plant, part of the Cathalaria family. Absolutely stunning. Love it to bits, and I just love the leaves. Look at that. Look at that. It looks like somebody's sat and painstakingly painted each pink vein on. It's so pretty. The reason it's called a prayer plant is because when the evening starts, the leaves all start folding up like praying hands, and then you get to see that beautiful underside of the leaves. You can probably hear my kittens in the background. Echeveria needs repotting, Grapto, Petalum, Graptiveria, and then that's my other Haworthia, which is doing okay, I think. So, since my last video, my cat has given birth to 5 kittens. Meet Eli. This is Eli. Hello, Eli. What you doing, Bubba? What you doing? And these are her beautiful 5 babies, which are starting to hold their heads up now, but their eyes are still closed. And they just crawl all over her, and she just looks fed up most of the time. So that's our Eli and the kittens. Another little peace lily here, which was at death's door. I've repotted it since I brought it home, and it's thriving, got beautiful blooms, so it's doing okay. Since my last video, I've had a massive mealybug attack on my donkey's tail, so I have took it out the pot, split it into lots of different pots, sprayed it with a lot of alcohol, isopropyl, and repotted it. So I've got 4 or 5 different pots of it now, and I'm keeping a really close eye on it because I don't want mealybugs again. They are a nightmare, absolute nightmare to get rid of. So I'm praying it'll be okay. My succulents, not sure which one that is. I picked that up at the show that we went to, but there is new growth, as you can see. It's doing okay. I think it's growing. Monkey's tail. Wow, what can I say? Look at that. Look at that. New growth, new growth, new growth. And you know, it really does love full sun. So if you have one, put it in the full sun if you can get full sun, and it'll love it. So I did mention in my last video that I was propagating pothos in water to see how it roots, and this is a result. Look at that root system. It's growing really, really well. Lots and lots and lots of roots. So I'm just going to leave it to see how chaotic the roots can get until I decide to plant it. Orchids in water, full water culture. I don't like orchids in soil. They're not meant to be in soil. So, for me anyway, that's my opinion. Beautiful new glossy leaves. I have no doubt that it will flower. I know they've flowered previously for me like this in water. This was the other pothos in my trifle dish. And you can see that it is rooting really, really, really well. See, lots of new shoots, new growth. So, quite happy with the root system there. I have another one in water, and you can see the roots are appearing from the nodes. And I have a Thanksgiving cactus there. Peanut cactus is doing really well. I mean, when I put those 3 little babies in that pot, they look lost, and you can see it's really starting to fill out now. Beautiful bloom on there. One of many. You can see all the other flowers that have dried up and withered, but I'm hoping that's going to really blossom and grow. I love it. I love the shape of it. I have another pothos cutting. I just love the twirl there in that stem. So I think when that starts rooting, it's going to be quite interesting to watch. Pelargonium, still doing okay. Haworthia, still doing good. Succulent picked up, and then this is the angel vine. I'm going quickly because the video is actually more about the carport today than the inside plants, indoor plants. Cacti sun got me starting to lean. That's the cutting you got from Tenerife. It's dropped all its lower leaves, but I mean there is some resistance now, so I know it's rooted. So I think it'll be okay. I think it'll grow nicely. Look at that. I was in the greenhouse and I thought, no, I need to be able to look at that every day. So it's come indoors. Echinopsis is still doing good. And then down here, I have a Streptocarpus saxorum, which I picked up quite a while ago. It was in the greenhouse, but it's growing really well here. It seems to like the spot. And the leaves are really lovely. They're thick and they're velvety, so they feel really nice to the touch. Okay. Yeah, still feeding. They don't stop feeding. Okay, so in the kitchen, fairy tale, castle, cactus, something. It's got fairy, I'm sure, in it, and it's got castle in it somewhere. Love it. Just love it. It just looks so mystical. It's so pretty. Propagating some mint, because a lot of the mint in the garden has dried up because of this really hot, dry weather in the UK. So I'm propagating some stems in water to plant and keep indoors possibly. My opuntia, I think that's what it is, growing nicely. Looks like a foot. That bit looks like a foot with a tiny toe. There should be a big toe. Picked up this teapot the other day. Isn't that cute? Home sweet home. My husband actually made a comment when I picked this up in the shop, and he said, that'll have a plant in it by the end of today. So just to prove him wrong, I've not put a plant in it yet. Cute. Hey, Bill. Okay, so carport. This is my carport. We'll start this side. This is another pothos. You can see that I have a thing about pothos. It's not doing as well because it's been battered by the sun, I think, these last few weeks. We've had so much sunshine and heat. Sempervivum there, that's growing really well. Seems to like it in there. It's flowered. It's doing lovely. Have my aloe plant, which has gone into overdrive. It seems to love it here. It's in a very sandy mixture with some dried tea leaves on the top, and then when I water it on the top, it takes all the nutrients in. So lots of different varieties in that pot too, which we do tend to use for, you know, cuts, stings, burns, anything really. I'm really drinking a lot of aloe water as well at the moment with bits of gel in it, which is really nice. It's quite nice with ice cubes. A different kind of aloe, I think. I painted rocks. I love painting stones. It's quite therapeutic. This is my big pot of cacti. There's 4 different kinds there, although that one is actually in a cup there. So, and then there's some more of my hand painted little rocks. And this cactus here actually has a baby. Look at that. Isn't that amazing? So nice. Okay, this is my rat tail cactus, which is growing really well. It's taking off. Seems to like it there. Gets a bit of sun, gets a bit of shade. Happy days. Here I have my lavender. There's my little lavender fairy, keeping an eye on things. It just smells amazing every time you touch the leaves. It's fabulous. My Ripsalis, which I just love. Look at it. There's just so much new growth on it too. Look. So that's going to have to come indoors in the winter. It's quite a delicate plant really, but it's pretty. Cactus up there, not sure what kind that is. And I have a cactus in a Coke tin, which my husband kindly took the lid off for me. I have some wild garlic growing in my little herb box, which I use for cooking. I think that's an echinopsis. Look at the bloom on this one, guys. Look at the bloom. Beautiful. And if you're interested, that one is that. So, it's helpful to know the names, I guess, although I'm not very good at remembering names, I'm afraid. There's a couple of barrel cactuses there. So, this is my fig tree. A couple of years ago we went to Cambridge, and where we stopped they had a massive fig tree in the car park. So I took a little cutting and brought it home and kept the cutting in a jar of water. It took about 2 months actually for it to root, but it did eventually. And this is the result. You can see how big the leaves are, and there's considerable amount of fruit growing too. So yeah, it's done really well. Really chuffed with that. So one of my cactuses are in isolation because it too got attacked by mealybugs. So it's currently under treatment. Not sure if I'll be taking it back indoors yet. Can't risk it, so see how that goes. It's my lupins. Look at the seed pods on there. Amazing. So that had some amazing flowers this year. Probably will flower again by the end of summer. My mint, doing nicely. I did find a cutting, a variegated one, and I've popped that in as well. So it's been under attack a little bit though. That's my jade plant, variegated jade plant, very old, but has been under, this is what actually started the mealybug attack. This one got attacked and then it just seemed to spread to a lot of my other plants. So I brought it out, changed the soil, got rid of a lot of leaves, got rid of a lot of stems, a lot of branches, sprayed it like crazy, and it's got a lot of new growth now, so I'm hoping it's going to survive and be okay. Here I have another lavender plant. I love lavender. I just love the smell of lavender. And you can bake with lavender, you can do all kinds of things with lavender, oils and all sorts. A yucca that used to live in my daughter's bedroom, and yeah. So we've had to bring it down and repot it, and we're going to just see how it goes. I'm hoping it'll thrive eventually. Okay, these were a couple of bulbs. Yeah, I can't remember the name. A little bit like amaryllis. And you can see there is a bulb. A flower rather from the bulb. So yeah, I think that one's going to be okay. It's going to grow. This one is an amaryllis. Got a couple of new bits, new leaves there. This, my epiphyllum. Do you know, I just love the shape of them leaves. Isn't it amazing? Look at that. So unusual. That's a Schefflera umbrella plant, which is under rescue at the moment. It's doing okay. It was really badly damaged at the garden centre, and I managed to get it for a couple of pounds. So, bit of lobelia. Some sedum succulent, not doing great at the moment. So pilea for £1. Can you get over that? £1 I paid for that. So I'm hoping it'll grow. There is what looks like a new shoot there. Some more sedum. Love the tiny little rosettes on these, aren't they amazing? Lavender with another lavender fairy. This is lemon verbena. And you know, I wish I could let you smell through the camera, because it is like lemon sherbet and it smells absolutely amazing. I am going to be repotting that this afternoon, because I think it needs a bigger pot. You can see it's pretty wild, but I love it. Another cactus out to air. Sedum, another lobelia. A couple of pots there with some different alpines and outdoor sedums and stuff in. Over here I have some more wild garlic. Another stone that I painted. These little wooden mushrooms are what my husband made for me. He does some wood turning and he made these for me and I painted them. You can tell I like painting things. Look at that one. Isn't that amazing? So pretty. So that's my little mushroom collection. Another plant pot with some succulent in there. Bit of weed in there. And some more there. And there's another little alpine there. So on the table we have, this is some more of the donkey tail that have been infected, so I've tried to rescue as much of the saved ones that I can take off and put the loose leaves on top to see if it will go. Seems to be doing alright, just keeping an eye on it. Burro's tail, I just wanted to take that one away because I didn't want it getting infected as well with the other stuff, but it seems to be doing alright. These are all the loose leaves that I rescued as well, so I'm just going to leave them there and let them root. That is the main root system that I took off the plant and I've repotted it. Hopefully it'll go. This is my little stone that I painted and then used a serviette and did a bit of decoupage on it, which was quite easy actually, remarkably easy. Then I varnished it and it seems to be doing okay out here. This is my tray of drying tea leaves, which I add to my compost, and I just think it adds a bit of extra nutrition. And so my African violets love the tea; they do really well. I also dry eggshells and then grind them and add them to the compost mix, and it again just added calcium and things for the plants. So that is about it for my carport. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please stay tuned. Please do subscribe because I will be doing lots more videos. I have a very big greenhouse and that will be my next video, I think, or possibly the garden video. So please do subscribe if you haven't done already. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Thanks for spending time with me. Have a brilliant day and stay tuned. Okay, God bless. Bye.